guys, welcome to another video. This is your tutor Roland from Think Brainwave, and I'm going to help you with special angles. We're going to continue doing more examples. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, please make sure to do that. There's a lot of information that you're going to need to carry on doing these sort of videos. The questions are relatively difficult, but if you understand what's going on from the previous videos, this should really flow on in terms of a difficulty level. It's not really that hectic if you know what you're doing, So make sure, if you haven't checked it out already, go to the beginning of the playlist, watch the videos on basic angles, your 30 degrees, 45 and 60s. Make sure to check out SOHCAHTOA, shade your ear because X-rays tan your exterior. These sort of things are very, very important. So please make sure, if you haven't done it already, go to the beginning of these videos and check them out. Right, let's start this question. We'll say, find the value of theta. What do you know about this? It needs to be a 90-degree angle. Otherwise, you cannot do SOHCAHTOA. You cannot do basic trig because this is totally based on Pythagoras' theorem of x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So you need to have a 90-degree angle. Right, with that said, where do you think we're going to place our theta? I'm guessing we're going to place it bottom left. If we don't, we can place it top. So, another basic rule, if you haven't watched the previous videos, where do you place your hypotenuse? That's your easiest one to work with. Your hypotenuse is always opposite the 90-degree angle. This is always the case, okay? Your second thing to remember, wherever your angle is, your theta or anything, any minor angle, anything that is less than 45 or less than 90 degrees, the side that is opposite that angle, like in this case the 50, that is always going to be your opposite angle. And that leaves you with your third side, which is your alternative or adjacent angle. I call it alternative because it's kind of not that important. So just remember, your hypotenuse is opposite the 90, your opposite angle is opposite the angle at which you are dealing with, and then your adjacent angle is the remaining, or your adjacent side is the remaining side. So we've got SOHCAHTOA. What is our first step? We always make sure to write SOHCAHTOA down. Doesn't matter how you say it, it matters how you write it. When you're trying to calculate your theta, check it out. What angles, what sides have you got? So you've got two sides, you've got an opposite, and you've got an adjacent. That means you're going to use tan. So therefore, tan theta is equal to O over A. That is 50 over 100. Now that we all know is equal to a half. So tan theta is equal to a half. You plug this into your calculator, it won't work. So you need to make sure that you watch the next couple of steps. From here, you need to make sure that you follow these steps correctly. Otherwise, you'll always make a mistake. It's not your fault, it is the calculator. There's a rule to follow it. This is our special angles triangle. Right now, we can see if we do tan 30, we've got a 30 degree, we can see it as 1 over a third. If you've got tan theta is equal to a half, well, you need to pull it up from there. I'm not too sure if that is a special angle. I don't think it is. If I think off the top of my head, yes, you wouldn't actually have that, would you? Over A? You would, it'd be tan 30, would it? No. You could never get tan 30 equal to, or tan 60 equal to a half. So that means you're going to need to do something else. You need to press shift, or you need to consider other possibilities. But if you want to do it, beginning of your test, you need to make sure to put up your 30 degrees, your 45 degrees, and your 60-degree triangles. So there's two triangles. Just remember, if you haven't done it already, you need to go and watch video 1 and video 2. Just teaching you how to do your special angles, those triangles. Starting with an equilateral triangle with 60-degree angles, cutting it in half, cutting a side from the length of 2 into 1, and then you say 1 for your base, 2 for your hypotenuse, and √3 for your height. From there, you then continue to put 30, 60 degrees, and then you do your 45-degree triangle that you get from cutting a square in half. But if you are unsure about that, just go watch the first and second videos. Also, if I'm going too fast, just please pause the video or watch it again. Otherwise, you can pick up these notes online at thinkbrainwave.com.